Look at the camera, what's up there? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special guest. Just kidding, he's not in my whole video. But he's here to say hello. Can you say hi everyone? I'm Louie. I'm 2. This is my favorite little guy ever. I just figured I'd show you his really nice haircut that he got yesterday and his cute little bunny bandana. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing a video. He's easily distracted. And today I'm doing a video on 5 different braided hairstyles. Some are a little bit easier and some are a little bit harder. But I think there's some cool hairstyles in this video that you guys can use for either summertime, if you're going to like a music festival. I think they're really fun. They're nice and boho, definitely loose and sort of beachy. But you can also do your own twists on everything. Some of the hairstyles, like the inside out braid, or some like to call it the Dutch French braid, I broke that down a little bit for you guys so it makes a little bit more sense, or if you're a beginner it'll be easier for you to follow. The other thing I broke down for you guys was the fishtail, and you'll see those braids kind of used in and out of this video. Let me know down below if you like these kinds of hairstyle hack videos. I really enjoyed filming this one. I kind of just sat down today and was like, okay, my hair looks nice, let me film some sort of video, and I wasn't sure exactly what video I wanted to film. I was like, oh, summer's coming up and I love doing braids, so I figured why not test out a couple different ones, and I came up with 5 that I really ended up liking. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know down below anything you want to see in the future. I keep filming and editing. If I really could stay on top of it, I think it would be nice for me to be able to upload probably twice a week. We'll see once I get back to school after the weekend's over and see how busy my schedule gets. But as of now, I'm having so much fun doing it. It's such an awesome thing for me to be back here. I feel like I can express myself and do what I like and not feel pressured to do anything that I don't like. So it's super fun. I'm super happy today because I woke up this morning and got my hair done, if you can't tell throughout the video. Pretty much what I got was a balayage, but more of highlights in a balayage rather than an ombre. So instead of her teasing and brushing up the hair, basically what she did was foil my hair. But she foiled it in sections, so you'll see throughout the video the different layers of hair coloring that I got today, and it looks really good. I wanted to achieve the best natural looking hair color, probably a shade or 2 lighter than mine, just so it's nice and bright and fun for the summer. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in just a minute. So here I'm going to start on the side of my hair, or on the side of my part that has less hair, and I'm basically just Dutch braiding about 1 inch behind the front section of my face. I took about a 2-inch section and started inside out braiding, which basically is a French braid just upside down, so rather than crossing the pieces over top of one another, you cross them below each other. Here I'm just finishing it off. And then I'm going to take a little hair tie and tie that off just really loosely because I'm going to come back and work with that hair later. Then you're going to take a section around your face just to sort of frame your face, whether it's bangs or just a few fuzzy little pieces. And then you're going to do that same exact braid just below the braid that we just did. So cross the pieces underneath while adding hair in. I'm just going back here to loosen it up so it has a really loose effect. Then I'm taking that hair tie out from the original braid and just doing a 3-strand braid. And before I tie it off, I'm going to go back and loosen up all of the different pieces. Then just to finish it off, I'm taking a little elastic, loosening up some of the pieces, going back and touching up any areas that I felt I needed to either loosen or fix, and that's about it. So for this next hairstyle, I'm going to go about 1/2 inch behind the front of my face just to leave a little bit of hair to sort of frame my face. I'm going to take about a 2-inch section again and start somewhat fishtailing it. When I say somewhat, I mean that I'm kind of taking smaller and bigger pieces to give the braid a sort of chunkier effect. And you'll see when I go back and kind of loosen it up that it really does do that. Basically in fishtailing, all you're doing is splitting the hair in 2 and taking a small piece from the outside section of one side, and then you just keep repeating this same process all the way until the end of the hair. Then here I'm just going back and kind of loosening it with my fingers, and then I took a little jaw clip just to hold the end so it wouldn't tighten it too much, but I would be able to go back and sort of loosen it up a bit. Then there at the top I kind of just twisted it so it would lie a little bit better on my head, and I pulled it across to the other side, and I kind of just pinned it on the other side of my head so I could just see how it was going to sit when I came to finish the next section of the braid. So once I temporarily pinned that other braid in place, I went over to the other side of my head and started fishtailing about 2 inches behind so I could leave my bangs out. I'm doing the same idea of taking a mix of chunkier and thinner pieces as I go down the hair. This sort of helps to keep the braid nice and flowy and not make it look too structured, because sometimes with a fishtail braid, if you do it too tight and uniform, it's almost hard to see definition. Now I'm just going to take a little bobby pin to again pin it off just for now, because I'm going to take out both the clip and the pin later, and I'm just loosening up this braid. Then I'm going to grab all of the hair from both sides and bring it over my shoulder and start doing a giant chunky fishtail braid, incorporating the fishtail from both sides. And in this braid I'm also doing the same thing where I take chunkier and thinner pieces throughout. Then before I go ahead and tie it off, I just like to loosen it up a little, because I feel like without the hair tie it has a bit more movement. You can pull some pieces around your face to sort of frame your face, but other than that, that's it. So here in this next hairstyle, I'm going to do the same Dutch braid that I did in the first style, except I'm only running it down the one side of my head, and I really want it to be really loose and chunky looking, and I kind of want it to almost look a bit messy. So I'm pulling strands of hair from the opposite side of my head all the way to the far side of my head where my bangs are, or the thicker part of my hair is parted, and I'm kind of just going to Dutch braid it, meaning braiding the pieces under, and really loosely go back and loosen up a few of the pieces. Then I'm going to take a little hair elastic, tie it off, go back one more time and loosen it up to my liking, and that's it for this hairstyle. And here I just wanted to show you guys that if you had some of those cute bobby pins with the rhinestones, you could stick them in the back there. This next hairstyle is sort of a mix between boxer braids and French braids and Dutch braids. Basically what I'm doing is doing a really loose Dutch braid, but really close to the front of my head, so a lot closer to my ear. And there's Louie. And I loosely braided all the way down the shaft of my hair, staying as close to the front of my face as I could. And then I just went back and loosened it. The key to this is keeping it as sloppy as possible. So when I parted my hair in the back, I just parted it from the nape of my neck, rather than running my finger all the way down the back of my head. And then here again, I'm just measuring where I actually started the braid on the opposite side, and starting it on this side at the same height, and then running that braid all the way down as loose and flowy as I did with the other braid. And I'm singing! And then once I tied it off again, I just went back and loosened it up. Like I said, you can pull some pieces around your face, but other than that, that's it for this one. So last but not least, for this final hairstyle, I'm taking a piece in front of my face on both sides just to frame my face again. If you can't tell, I really like keeping pieces out to frame my face. And then I'm going to take a section on each side, pull it to the back, and do a flippy tail or a twisty tail or whatever you guys call it. Basically, you just put your hair into a ponytail and then flip the hair through itself. I put another ponytail or elastic lower than that and did the same thing. And here I'm doing another hair tie below that and doing the same thing and just loosening it up. It's similar to a fishtail. It kind of has that same look to it, but it's really nice and easy, and it's a nice way to pull your hair back. Those are my 5 favorite braided hairstyles. I hope you guys really enjoyed them. I definitely enjoyed making this video. I had a lot of fun. As you saw, my dog came in and he came out, and he's just so cute. I love him so much. I wish I could braid his hair. Actually, sometimes I try braiding his hair and he does not like it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Like I said, I had so much fun filming it, and totally feel free to take these hairstyles and do them in different variations. So for example, if you didn't really love the 2 braids in the fishtail braid, go ahead and just do the 1 big huge fishtail braid. Or if you didn't really like the 1 big huge fishtail braid, go ahead and just do the 2 at the top and kind of pull them to the back and do a half up. I'm super excited, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know by leaving a comment down below, giving it a big thumbs up, and definitely subscribe because I'm going to be uploading a whole bunch of videos in the next few weeks. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Stay warm if it's cold where you are, or soak in the sun for me if it's warm where you are, because I'm a little cold today. Anyway, have a good weekend. Happy Easter, everyone, and I'll see you guys later. You can't just barge in, dork.
Hey.